4-point loss, Tiger fans. That one hurts a little bit, I must be honest, even though I'm obviously proud of the way we fought back after that first quarter, which was pretty abysmal, to be completely blunt. To lose by 4 points to North just hurts. And I understand we're young, we're rebuilding, and it's a big learning experience, and I completely agree and get all that. But those close games are the ones you'd love to win just because of the experience and the I don't know, the vibes and the energy it creates within the club, and just the chance to go for back-to-back wins against the side who was playing reasonably well, really. And yeah, we just blew a few too many chances, didn't we, and just couldn't get it done in the end, which was really disappointing. But like I said, lots of things to be proud of, but I think we're also allowed to feel flat that we didn't get the 4 points in this one. It definitely feels like it's the one that got away. And I know it's not going to hurt us in 12 months' time or in 24 months' time, but I'd still like to win these close games in the now, because I think it's a good thing to learn winning habits. But they'll improve, and they'll hopefully turn that around next time. But yeah, 11-8-74 to 12-6-78. First quarter, complete write-off. It was probably one of the worst quarters we played all year. But that second quarter, the pressure of 275 was just ridiculous, off the charts. Not something I saw coming, and I guess we couldn't sustain it for 2.5, 3 quarters, which is completely understandable. But both teams were cracking in really hard. It was actually a pretty fierce contest and a very congested and contested contest, which is a really taxing thing to play. And I thought our senior midfielder, so Taranto and Hopper, led the way again disposal-wise. I still feel like that, and this might be more to do with Sherry being a very, very good ruckman, but we just lost a lot of those centre clearances from the centre bounce. We won our fair share around the ground, but we weren't able to get those meaningful clearances to get straight into a 6-6-6 to give ourselves a chance to have an impact on the scoreboard, whereas North Melbourne were able to get those clearances. But again, I don't want to take anything away from Sherry, who's honestly up there with Max Gawn. So, and Nank was super today as well. I don't want to take anything away from him either. It was just that midfield clearance piece that probably hurt us a bit. But, you know, Taranto still had 10 clearances, 30 disposals. Hopper, 27 disposals, 3 clearances. They've still been our best 2 mids all year, I think, by far. I want to talk about Sam Banks quickly. Another really, really good game from Sam Banks. 25 disposals, 2 tackles, 614 metres gained. And you could see early days he was trying to create that run and carry off halfback by overlapping players who've got a mark or a free kick, receive the handball and get it moving. Very much what we were expecting and Jaden Short to be doing like he'd done in previous years. So at this, as it sits right now, I'm all for keeping Sam Banks off halfback, and Short maybe has to fit in elsewhere, because I think if we look at age profile, I think Sam Banks is the way forward in that area. So I think he's doing well, so why not let him keep doing well at it, and let him build confidence on it. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Kane McAuliffe, 22 disposals, 6 tackles, 1 clearance, increased time on ground up to 76%. I really liked his game. I think he had quite a substantial amount of pressure acts as well, which was good. His skills just needed sharpening up a little bit. Missed a shot on goal that could have got us into a winning position. Sprayed a couple of kicks to passes inside 50 to teammates that were free. And I know that's being ultra critical of someone still very, very young in their football career, and he will get better at that. But that's just the part of the game I want to see him improve on to really round out his performance. But I'm loving that we're chucking him in the guts. I still think he adds a good point of difference, and I definitely think he's someone worth persisting with. I thought Thompson Dow had another good game. A good bounce back from last week. 17 disposals, 7 tackles, 3 clearances, ton of pressure acts. I thought he was cracking in really hard. Had a really nice mark as well, like a couple of contested marks, throwing his body around even though he's not huge. But yeah, I thought that was a nice game from him. And Sammy Lawler, I mean, what can you say about the kid? 16 disposals, 2 marks, 2 tackles, 1 clearance. 3 tackles, 5 marks. I was reading the wrong line. 2 goals, including that contested mark in the goal square. That is quite extraordinary to take that. He jumped super early, deliberately, but then was still able to keep himself in the contest. And I don't know what Toby Pink was doing at that point in time. But yeah, Lawler is going to be a special player. Again, I still want to see his kick to handball ratio switch. He had 6 kicks, 10 handballs. I want to see it the other way around. Having said that, though, the handballs he had running, weaving in and out of traffic were bloody effective. But I know he can kick as well. My only minor criticism, and I feel bad saying this about Lawler because he had a really good game in my eyes, But in the last minute or so, when he had the ball on about the wing area, he'd got it. And North Melbourne were all out of position. We had one-on-ones ahead of us inside 50, and I'm screaming, just kick it, get it in there. But instead, he took like 15, 20 seconds, then went sideways to Bolter, who then kicked it to the same spot Lawler would have got it to anyway. But by the time that had all happened, North Melbourne had their full team behind the ball inside our defensive 50. That irks me a lot. Like, surely in that scenario, we're better off just getting the ball into these one-on-ones ASAP to give our guys a chance, because it also sets a bit of panic into the North Melbourne defenders, because they aren't set up to cater for a ball coming in quickly from a big kick from Sam Lawler. So, and look, I'm pretty sure most of our players would have played it the same, and maybe it's by design. I just think we miss out on opportunities to potentially score in circumstances like that where we need to move it quickly by going laterally or holding the ball up and waiting for everyone to get back first. I reckon just give our guys a chance, but that's just me. Seth Campbell was really good. 3 goals, 2 behind, unfortunately, but another good game from him. 3 tackles, 3 clearances. And Camden McIntosh, the 200 gamer, 2 goals, should I say. What do you have? 3 marks, 2 tackles, 1 clearance, and I thought he played a typically stable Camden McIntosh game. Looking at some of the overall team stats, inside 50s, 49 to 45. We actually won the count, but we just didn't convert well enough. We left some opportunities on the table. Clearances, we got smashed in 33 to 54. And centre clearances, which is what I spoke about earlier, we got smashed 4 to 14. So that's a big differential. And that leads to putting your defence under the pump with easy entry from centre clearances. So North Melbourne made us pay in that sense, and we need to get better in that area. Contested possession was pretty close. Marks, 72 marks, 9 marks inside 50, which isn't so bad, but I feel like we can definitely improve on that. That's pretty much bang on our average for 2025. Tackles, 92 tackles. That's, for both teams, it was honestly a really hot and contested match. And we had 22 tackles inside 50, which is unbelievable. Our average is 9.4, sorry. So a big effort there. And I mean, if we go into games with that same pressure and that same attack on the ball mentality, we will find ourselves in more games than not. And it's just going to be a matter of time before the experience and the composure kind of catches up to these young kids who are still trying to play, get to 50, 60 games, and we'll start converting some of those. But like I said, very disappointed we didn't get the 4 points. I felt we were in a very strong position to do it. Some of those late entries. Lynchy may have even been held on that last one that Toby Pink had marked. He was also not paid 2 marks that he took earlier. But then we also had, a couple of really easy missed goals. Lynch missed one from about 25 metres out. I think Seth Campbell missed one. Kay McAuliffe missed one. Tim Taranto missed one. So we've only got ourselves to blame. We left plenty of chances on the table, but it's a big learning experience. Hopefully we can bounce back from that. If we bring this heat, I give ourselves a chance for dream time against Essendon on Friday night. But yeah, look, great effort. I don't like honourable losses. This is one that got away. This is the one that got away. But yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below. Am I being too harsh? I'm very understanding of where we're at, obviously. But I just wanted the 4 points. I wanted to stay above them. I know we're still above them, but to create some separation while we've got that pick. But anyway, that's my debrief for this round. Let us know what you think in the comments. And we will see you on Monday night for the live show, 8:30 p.m. Catch you then.